Hey, we're back with round two, and we are facing Magic Michael, who normally plays Death and Taxes. So hopefully we get to see some Death and Taxes, because our hand is pretty explosive. But here's to hoping to seeing a turn 1 Plains. Boom. Alright, we want to draw another Lion's Eye Diamond, or any other initial mana source. Alright, not what we wanted. So, we could empty for 10, guaranteed. We could play Land, Lotus Petal, Chrome Mox, Lion's Eye Diamond, empty. But that's not going to be enough if they have a turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic. So what I think the best line of play here is actually to play Chrome Mox, Imprint, Ponder, and cast Brainstorm. Is Brainstorm better than Ponder, though? So if we imprint Ponder, we get to see an extra card if it's bad. The upside of Brainstorm is that we could put back an extra land if we hit 2 things we need. So it's sort of like win more versus a higher probability. I think I'll take the higher probability. And we would have hit. The good thing is that we have a Cabal Therapy on top as well. And this is just ABC Magic at this point. We're going to try to hold control correctly this time. And now we're just going to Goblins. So even if our opponent has Stoneforge Mystic here, we're going to win this game because we have a Cabal Therapy on top. Alright, so we want Chain of Vapor, we want Cabal Therapy, we want Echoing Truth, and we even want the extra land. So we're going to board out Ponder just because it doesn't really do a whole lot for us. Like, we want to be... On the play, Ponder is fine, but on the draw, you really want to be more aggressive. We're going to board out these copies of Duress. So the land is better because of Wasteland and Port and Thalia. You just want to be able to cast your spells. And when we've gone down to 12, it's kind of tough to cast spells through sphere effects. So this is what we're looking at. I think that this is pretty solid. I love the 4 Chrome Moxes against decks with Thalias. Like, you're just so much faster. And you have 4 Therapy plus the double empty, which is just golden. Big fan of this list. And at this point, we're just waiting on our opponent. Our opponent is mulliganed. So the problem with this hand is that it's lacking a business spell, but the bright side is that you have double answer and a probe. So if you can hit and empty the warrens, you're almost guaranteed to win. And because we're up a game, I think I'm a little bit more comfortable keeping this. So you get your draw step and your Gitaxian probe draw. And you don't need to hit empty on the first turn, or even a business spell. Like, you're going to have some time with a hand like this. Okay. Let's start off. See what they have. It's a pretty good hand. Hopefully we can find Cabal Therapy. And they put a card on the bottom, so they don't guarantee have a land. Boom. Alright, so we have double answer to Canonist. So as long as we can draw a business spell in a reasonable amount of time, we should win this. That was not bad. So we actually need to get rid of our hand a little. So we actually want them to cast Canonist, so that way we can Chain of Vapor, untap, and kill them. Come on, cast your Canonist, don't wasteland me. This is probably the correct play. Come on, dude. Just take a screenshot. I find it weird that people type out opponents' hands instead of just using the snippet tool. Like, it's so much more time and it doesn't gain you anything. Like, the snippet tool is actually just so much better. That is strange. Why would you play Rest in Peace here? I disagree with that line 100%. Now we're just going to cast Empty the Warrens. Yeah, I don't understand that line at all. I think that was poor play on our opponent's part. I'm not trying to bash them, but it's just like not the ideal line. And we are 2-0.